Morning, grade 8. We were doing set 7.2. First two problems we have already done. Now let's go for third problem. The boxes are to be filled with apples in a heap. If 24 apples are put in a box, then 27 boxes are needed. If 36 are filled in a box, how many boxes will be needed? Now see students, this is a very common example. Alright, let us think in small numbers. For example, I have 10 fruits. Okay, and if there are 5 fruits in one box, okay, this is box. How many boxes I will need? I will just need 2 boxes. Are you understanding me? But if I put only 2 fruits in one box, then how many boxes I am going to need? See, 2 plus 2 will be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I will require 5 boxes. So if number of fruits in box are decreasing, the number of boxes are increasing. Are you understanding me? If number of these fruits in a box are increasing compared to 2, if I put 5, the number of boxes are decreasing. So if one quantity is increased, another is decreasing. So which type of variation this is? So it's inverse variation. So it is a very first thing that you should be able to understand or point out which type of variation is there in this problem. Okay, so first what you will write? This is inverse variation. So in variation, what is important? Inverse variation, what is constant? Product is constant. Alright. So product of these two will be constant. So x1 into y1 will be equal to x2 into y2. And now only substitute. What is x1? When 24 apples are put in a box, we require 27 boxes. So 27 into 24 will be equal to. Now in a box, how many apples are there? 36. So naturally less boxes will be required. More apples you are putting in a box. So let's check. So we have x2, number of boxes we are supposed to find. And we have 36 apples in one box now. So let us find x2. What will be x2? 27 into 24 upon 36. So this is 4 9s are and 4 6s are, 9 1s are and 9 3s are 27. 6 3s are 18. So x2 will be equal to 18. So please write in statement form. 18 boxes will be required. Alright. If 36 apples are put in a box. Is this clear? I hope it is very easy. It is just matter of understanding. Now let's go for fourth problem. Fourth problem is also very easy. We will just do it here itself. See now. Write the following statements. Fourth I am writing. Write the following statements using symbol of variation. So the wavelength of a sound L. So what is wavelength? L. And its frequency are inverse variation. So L is inversely proportional to frequency. Inversely means 1 upon F. Is it clear? Now second C. So this was first in fourth. Now second problem in fourth is the intensity I of light. So intensity I of light varies inversely. Inversely means again 1 upon. It varies inversely with what? With the square of the distance. So D and square. Square of the distance from the lamp. That's all. So easy, no? Alright. Now fifth and sixth problem is reduced from your syllabus this year. So let's go to the next set. Before that, we need to understand the concept of time, work and speed. So let's go for it. Now look at set 7.3. First question is again reduced from your syllabus. So we are going directly to the second question. If 15 workers can build a wall in 48 hours. So if workers are 15, they take how much time? 48 hours. How many workers will be required to do the same work in 30 hours? Now time is reduced. So workers are going to increase, isn't it? If an amount of work is given and if 15 workers are taking 48 hours to do the work and if ability of the workers is same but we want that work to be done only in 30 hours. So what is the option? So only one option is you have to increase the number of workers. So if one quantity is decreased, other is going to increase, isn't it? Again, this is an example of inverse variation. So write it is inverse variation. So what will be constant? Again, therefore, product is constant. So let us suppose this as x1, this is y1, this as x2 and this as y2. Alright. So what we have? x1 into y1 will be equal to x2 into y2. So substitute 15 into 48 is equal to x2 into 30. We want x2. So x2 will be equal to 15 into 48 upon 30. Alright. 15 ones are 15 twos are 30. 2 ones are 2 24s are. So what is amount of workers is 24 workers will be required. So you need to increase the workers, then only the time will be reduced. Alright. Okay. Let's go to the next question. You may pause the video and take down all the steps. Now look at third question. 120 bags of half-liter milk can be filled by a machine within 3 minutes. Find the time to fill such 1800 bags. Now see students, as the number of bags will increase, amount of time required to fill the bags is also going to increase. Yes or no? And therefore, if one quantity is increased, other is also increasing. That means this is which proportion? This is direct proportion. Isn't it? To fill one bag, if 1 minute is required. To fill 2 bags, 2 minutes will be required. So if one quantity is increased, other is also increasing. So first you find out. For what you can write? It is direct variation. And therefore what is constant in direct variation? Therefore ratio is constant. In inverse variation, product is constant. In direct variation, ratio is constant. So let this be x1, this is y1, let this be x2 and this is y2. So what you can write? x1 upon y1. You will never go wrong if you remember like this. Direct variation, ratio is constant, will be equal to x2 upon y2. Alright, substitute. You have 120 upon y1 is 3, will be equal to 1800 upon y2. We want to find y2. So y2 will be equal to, I have taken it over here, this will go numerator, this will come into denominator. So 1800 into 3 upon 120. Alright. 0, 0, 3 ones are, 3 fours are. 4 ones are, then you have 4 fours are 16 and 4 fives are 20. Alright. So what is y2? Y2 will be equal to 45 minutes. So to fill 1800 bags, how much time will be required? 45 minutes will be required. See, number of bags have increased and therefore time has also increased. Is it clear? Alright. Okay. Now let's go to the last problem. Now see the fourth question. A car with speed 60 km per hour takes 8 hours to travel some distance. What should be the increase in the speed if the same distance is to be covered in 7.5 hours? Now see here, time is reduced. Initially 8 hours were required when speed was 60. Now same distance I have to travel in less time. So my speed should increase, no? So if time is decreasing, speed is increasing. If one quantity is increased, another is decreasing. That means it is which variation? So it is inverse variation. First you understand this. Therefore, inverse means what is constant? Product is constant. So let this be x1, y1, x2, y2. So what we have? x1 into y1 is equal to x2 into y2. So 16 into 8 will be equal to x2 into 7 integer 1 upon 2. So this is equal to 7 2s are 14 plus 1 15 upon 2. 7.5 is 15 upon 2 into 15 upon 2. I want to find x2. So how to find x2? 60 into 8 into, now 2 will go in numerator and 15 will come below. 15 ones and 15 fours are 60. Alright. Now 8 twos are 16. Okay, or 4 twos are 8 and 8 eights are 64. X2 is what? 64. That means speed should be now 64 kilometers per hour. Initial speed was 60. So your speed should be increased by 4 kilometers per hour. See, they have not asked what is the speed. They have asked what should be the increase in the speed. So you have to increase the speed by 4 kilometers per hour. Are you understanding me? So increase in speed is equal to 64 is new one, original was 60, and therefore you get 4 kilometers per hour. Listen to, concentrate on what the question has been asked. Alright? Okay, have you understood why 4 kilometers per hour came? What is actual answer? 64. But they have not asked what is the speed if I have to complete the distance in 7.5 hours. They have not asked speed. What they have asked? What is increase in the speed? So I have to increase the speed by 4 kilometers per hour. If they would have asked what is the new speed, you should have written 64 kilometers per hour. Okay, so please concentrate on what is asked. So that's all for today, students. One more thing I would like to tell you. See students, speed is equal to distance upon time. So speed always is inversely proportional to time. Please remember this. Okay, speed varies inversely with time. Okay, and it is directly proportional to distance. So that's all from my side for today, students. This is the end of your 7th topic. Okay, so hope you all are studying very well at home. Okay, so stay home and stay safe. Thank you.